Tempers flared after an NFL game when two coaches had to be separated following a heated post-game exchange that reportedly stemmed from accusations of sign stealing. The confrontation unfolded near midfield as players and staff were shaking hands, and it quickly drew the attention of security and team personnel who stepped in to keep the situation from escalating further. Witnesses described the moment as tense and chaotic, with both coaches exchanging sharp words that were audible to those nearby. The dispute centered on claims that one team may have been spying on signals during the game, a sensitive issue in professional football where strategy and secrecy are closely guarded. Sign stealing, while not against the rules in every form, becomes controversial when it involves improper methods such as using technology or unauthorized scouting. The league has long taken the subject seriously, particularly after past scandals brought heavy fines and reputational damage to teams. In this case, the comments allegedly made during the post-game handshake were said to have ignited the argument. Sources close to both sidelines suggested that frustrations from the game's outcome, combined with suspicions about competitive fairness, created a volatile atmosphere. Players lingering on the field quickly noticed the tension. Several were seen attempting to guide their coaches away, while others formed a barrier to prevent the argument from turning physical. Although no punches were thrown, the intensity of the shouting match made it necessary for security staff to step between the two men. The scene drew boos from some fans still in the stands and led to a flurry of videos circulating online within minutes. Neither coach offered extensive remarks in their immediate post-game press conferences, but reporters pressed them on the confrontation. One sidestepped questions by saying he was simply defending his team and his staff. The other declined to comment directly on the accusation of sign stealing but emphasized that his program operates within the rules of the league. Both coaches eventually left the stadium without further incident, though the matter did not appear settled. The NFL has not issued an official statement about the altercation, but league insiders noted that any claim of sign stealing, even if informal, can trigger scrutiny. Analysts pointed out that coaches often rely on extensive film study and pattern recognition, which can sometimes be misinterpreted as advanced knowledge of signals. Still, in an environment where every edge matters, suspicion alone can fuel animosity. Fans and commentators immediately took to social media to debate the situation. Some argued that accusations of sign stealing are part of the psychological gamesmanship of football, meant to rattle opponents and cast doubt on victories. Others criticized the behavior of both coaches, suggesting that public disputes of this nature set a poor example for players and diminish the focus on the sport itself. Former players weighing in on television panels noted that disagreements at midfield are not uncommon, but rarely do they escalate to the point of requiring intervention. Many said that the highly competitive nature of coaching, combined with the pressure of a season that can turn on a single loss, often leads to raw emotions spilling over. Still, they agreed that professionalism is expected, particularly when games are broadcast nationally. The confrontation also reignited memories of previous high-profile controversies in the league. Past cases of videotaping practices, eavesdropping on communications, and manipulating equipment have created lasting scars on the NFL's reputation. While the latest exchange did not involve any confirmed violation, the specter of those scandals loomed large in the public reaction. Observers noted that even the perception of impropriety can cast a shadow over the fairness of competition. Within the locker rooms, players reportedly attempted to downplay the incident, focusing instead on the results of the game. Some expressed disappointment that the spotlight had shifted away from their efforts on the field. Others suggested that the controversy could serve as a rallying point, galvanizing the team against outside criticism. Coaches, however, faced questions about whether their heated exchange would invite league discipline or at least a stern reminder from officials about conduct expectations. Moving forward, attention will likely fall on whether the league chooses to investigate the claims of sign stealing more closely. Even without formal complaints, the NFL has a vested interest in maintaining competitive integrity. Insiders say that monitoring of signals, sideline behavior, and use of technology has already increased in recent years, reflecting the heightened sensitivity around potential rule violations. For now, the coaches involved have little choice but to turn their focus to upcoming games. Their teams remain in the thick of the season, and distractions of this kind can quickly derail momentum. Whether or not the accusations carry weight, the heated exchange underscored just how fine the line is between gamesmanship and controversy in professional football. As the dust settles, both organizations face the task of shifting the narrative back to performance rather than confrontation.